Recording in progress.
Everyone, dear participants, we continue our work. Today, our third day of deliberation, and with great pleasure, I invite to take the floor Katerina Dudnik, Sumy National Agrarian University, with the presentation INTERADIS in action, results of implementation at SNAU. Please.
Hello everyone, my name is Katerina Rivne, and today I'd like to tell you about an essential role of INTERADIS project for our university. Everything started with online and offline visits, which were held as a part of INTERADIS project, where we were able to exchange experience, discuss problematic issues of adaptation, and integration of foreign students. SNAU focused not only on integrating international students within its own campus, but also on adaptation to the modern challenges. As a result, co-working zone was created. This multifunctional space accommodates up to 30 individuals and supports remote meetings and distance learning, taking into account the ongoing war in Ukraine. The co-working center has become a hub for consulting, admitting international applicants, hosting cultural and educational events. And it is reasonable to note that modernization became another important step for SNAU. In the era of global digitalization, SNAU has introduced the Yes Now application. Frankly speaking, it's a very useful app for our students and for foreign students also, because they can find their everything. I mean, about their lectures, their studying, their debts, and they can ask about some references. You know, especially who has Chinese students, sometimes they ask about some documents, some reference. For example, hello, my name is Juan Chaolin, and please give me a reference that I'm your student. Okay. At the same time, 48 students from China also. Please, teacher, we also need this document. So with the help of this application, they can ask about the document, and we will give it to them. So another step is introduced a new governance structure for managing international activities. And another notable achievement is the establishment of the Sumy International School, China. That time brought a lot of grief, and it's also noteworthy to mention the changes. One of them is remote admission for foreign students. As a result, the changes were also made to the road map we created. We pay a lot of attention to all necessary information for our foreign students that is posted on our website. Also, all news and materials are presented in an interesting form. We work on high quality and bright content that interests young people and build trust in the SNAU brand. Our promotion office is a structural division of SNAU, the purpose of which is to establish and support a constructive communication with the target audience, applicants, including foreign ones, their parents, students, business partners, mass media, taking into account the condition of COVID and now the war. The main communications take place via internet. So it's convenient for our applicants and students. So we developed a video course as a part of the project for the adaptation of foreign students, as well as a model course. Furthermore, we expanded programs for English-speaking students at the bachelor's, master's, and PhD levels. some plans, but it doesn't mean that we should cancel everything useful and important that we have started doing before. So we are sincerely grateful to the INTERADIS project, to our friends, because it's like a family, really. When you have some questions and you can hear some answers, it's a great pleasure. So thank you for the opportunity to teach and to learn, to develop and to develop, help improve the quality of education for foreign students. Thank you for your attention.
These questions.
One question. Could you tell details about your app just now? Yeah, because just in brief and
I understand.
You can do reference letter for the student. It's what you mean, but it's very personal letter, so you need to describe each of the students. So for whom, like
Yes, I understand. Really, this app is in process. We have a lot of questions. Our students have a lot of questions, but we are trying to do our best. For example, every student has each personal room with its files, so nobody can find some information about each other. So it's like a personal, but it helps us because Chinese students they can write the same information on your mail, on WeChat, Telegram. When they have this application, they know that if they write here, they will find some information and they will get some what they want. So I hope that it will be very helpful and maybe not only for foreign students, really. It's also for Ukrainian students because there is a lot of information about, as I was talking about it, about study courses, about teachers, about lectures, so on and so forth. But the most important thing for me is, these documents, a lot of documents. For us, it's difficult because you understand that you have a list from students who will be expelled, for example, tomorrow. And it's difficult for us to write for everybody this information. Yes, with the help of this app, they can take this letter alphabetically. So it's easier for us. Yes, please.
I want to specify, you mean reference letter as a recommendation letter or
No.
certificate thesis to
It's not reference, I mean not recommendation letter. Reference.
certificate, it proves it.
Yes. So you are our student. You pass examination well or something like this.
Because recommendation
Miss
is
Understanding.
very personal.
Yeah.
I didn't get how
Mhm.
okay, misunderstanding. Thank you.
More questions, please.
Idea question. So you have each Ukrainian university will have online classes mainly for international students. You also have branch or some point in China.
We have offline courses because now we have Chinese students here in Sumer.
All Chinese students are
Not
coming.
all, but some part of our Chinese students, they are, yes, in Sumer right now. And it's strange for us because it's really terrible and we know that the situation is difficult, but
Yeah.
they are not afraid.
So in this case, so my question was, how do you think? Do we really need the orientation course for those international students who are staying in their countries and never come to Ukraine? But in this case, you can see that that Chinese students, they can be like ambassadors of Ukraine.
Mhm.
When China not in contradiction but not friendly to Ukraine, they can be like ambassadors and share the information about what is happening here in China, also to different countries. So no question.
Yes.
So for sure, orientation courses on higher demand.
Thank you very much. And next, I'd like to speak Alexander Rivne, Deputy Director of the Institute of Civil Engineering and Architecture, NUVI, his presentation, Enhancing Global Learning, the Power of Collaborative Online International Learning, COIL. Please, Alexander.
Hello, I am hearing you.
Yes.
Okay. I am now traveling by bus in Rivne, so I apologize for the noise, but this is a specific academic ability, and I'm very blessed to share with you my experience of conducting all the courses. Thank you very much for this invitation, and I'm happy to join this event. I must say that my main partners are colleagues from the University from Mexico, and history has developed. Our first partner, Dr. Luis Perez from the Autonomous University of Ciudad Juarez, Mexico. Ciudad Juarez is a city in northern Mexico, northern the United States. Probably a large number of residents seek to break the US from Latin American countries and beyond, and through the city they do so as well. And this leaves a certain mark on both the city and the university. The course that they jointly implement in this semester of the last academic year was college modeling and multi-criteria analysis. And this is the first hour experience in the course. So the second partner is Erika Lopez. We might have a workshop on preparing for joint courses from the Erasmus University of Mexico. We ended up becoming friends, and we are now running courses on global climate change and digitalization, cross-cultural experience. This university is located in the world performance resort of Cancun, and this is a completely different story from Dark Waters, but its own special story. And absolutely our new partner, who are very only in September, is Professor Maria Reyes from the Technological University of Cancun. She operated in joint research for the two teams, and this was a literacy base for each COIL and its capabilities can be opened. And the first question, why Mexico? And I think about this question, and probably this the level of development of education system and the level of training of students should be approximately the same. If this is the case, both sides will be interested in teacher preparation and both sides will be fulfilled. This is a clear evidence of one of the partners. This partners might not be interested in this course, and Ukraine and Mexico have many differences, but they have many things in common and interesting things. This is also religion, Christianity, also we will go to different faiths. Therefore, in my opinion, it is worth starting the area with a partner that is absolutely capable of stands for the development of education systems. Another interesting point is the development of keywords. In Ukraine, during their studies, even more preference to individual work on the task. So all three practices, and this is not even discussed, Mexican work is dominant and group are divided into teams, and this is very interesting during the powerful or model students work not only in their own teams, but also in an international team. This is two teams from different countries, unit into one international team and work and solving problems. Certainly, the teachers from Mexico have their own class and their own subject all the time. When they teach the students are from the same stream or the same specialty. At the same time, we have trained new students of different majors or courses who have diverse backgrounds in our team. And we have this interesting addition to the preparation for partners. And fourthly, is also time difference. Mexico is a big country and it seems to be 3 or more time zones. When we work with worldwide, we have a plus 10-hour difference, and with Cancun, we have plus 9-hour difference. This was one for them and even for us. Eventually, we have once now, 5 a.m. for Ukraine and 9 a.m. for Cancun. This is the scoring system. In Ukraine, we have a 5-point system, while in Mexico it's a 10-point system. But it's not a problem. Now we maybe even less of the schools, but all these processes need to be actually in one university and the educational system of our country. And the last thing is I read the first year and the first practice for curriculum education in Sweden. And then this much better now, and I want to invite you a lot of fragments of my partner for example, my students were very happy to work with your students. They commented in me that your students are very kind and are very happy. Yesterday, he told me that they made a mistake and did another activity, but they worked together. Thank you very much.
Who initiated this oil program? Was it your initiative or from Mexican side? Just a short question. Who initiated this oil program? Was it initiated from your side or from Mexican partners? Whose idea? Who came with the idea to start joint oil? Galina will answer. Okay, thank you.
I don't have this question because actually our university doesn't have much experience in oil, but as you know, because of the martial law, students, it is hard for them to have these cultural experiences cross-cultural experience and academic mobility experience. So we decided to have more online programs. We started to seek the possibilities, and to be the truth, our partner, former consultancy group, that is from UK, helped us. They said that they have some partners who are ready to devote their time and to have the joint workshops on establishment courses, and asked us, do you want to try? So first we said we'd like to try, and started to seek, first of all, the workshops with CBHE partners and different conferences, and Alexander Konstantinos professor was at the conference in Warsaw, and then online different conferences started to seek the partners. Mexican partners are very suitable for us. First of all, because of the engineering spheres and specialties. The time difference is very huge. It's one of the main problems, I guess. But, our students, I know we're at university, but our students do not have English like C1. So it would be very hard for them to work, for example, with the UK or US students. And Mexican students have the same probably B1, B2 level, so it is easy to communicate, and there is not such a great barrier. And also, the Mexican partners and Mexican students are very welcome. So, I guess it is even pleasure for our students to work because they can feel the creative experience, and this cross-cultural communication is very important as well.
Okay. Thank you, Nikolaya. And we have our next speaker scheduled on 11 a.m. That's why we have a little bit of time for her to join online. And maybe we'll continue our discussion, maybe some questions for Nikolaya, because she's not in COIL, maybe someone is interested in details. No? Okay.
Continue, and we have more two speakers.
Okay. If our is ready, okay.
There's
Thanks.
also a colleague which is now in Germany, and maybe she also has a possibility in a time she will be with us. But we have a time maybe for me 10, 15 minutes.
Yes. If you are ready, please take the floor is yours.
Okay. Short story from our university, especially about project activity, from success stories, and we have maybe yesterday or before yesterday discussion about grant activities, about grants in our universities, and today I would like to present you some success stories from our university, especially they are connected with real specialities, especially agronomy or water management. But from the beginning, we must understand what we understand under the success of grant project. And we'll take only some aspects of success projects. That may be an achievement of objectives, adherence to timelines, effective budget management, stakeholders of business engagement, impact on the studied field, publication of results. But we must understand that that is only common questions. And everybody understand that there are many other things which help to do the project success. And now some information about our history in a project activity. In really, the active project activity started in our university maybe 2017, 2018, last 5-6 years. And as we analyzed this activity, you will see the differences between years from 2018, 2016, 2017 to nowadays. And the main programs to which scientists or representatives of NUVI submitted applications. There were Visegrad Fund, Eurasia program, DAD program, and only last year's Erasmus Plus and Horizon. We had history with the temples, 2 temples projects as a partner, but these were maybe 15 years ago, temples test phase of this program. And you see that more than 90 project applications for funding were submitted by our representatives from our university, and we received more than 23 grants projects. And as we analyze such period, the funding receiving for NUI was more than 100,000 euros. And as for time periods and as for projects, we will see that we start maybe from the EFMD project. That was a project funded by the Ministry of Germany, Agricultural Ministry of Germany. The Water Harmony, that is the program of Eurasia, and CO agency, Norwegian agency, was funded. And we have 4 projects which were funded by Visegrad Fund, maybe not 4, maybe 6 or 7 projects, last 5 years. Also, we have a project from the OTD 4D, that is a private business partnership program, and I will search about such grants more detail maybe later. And also Erasmus program, we have one project connected with Jean Monnet, only one. But I must say that last year we submitted more than 20 applications last year, but nothing winners. And also we start from Erasmus program from project INTERADIS, and now we have 2 projects this year winners in Erasmus Plus K2, but no projects of Jean Monnet, only one, which was won 2 years ago. And we start our history with the project Horizon, and starting was last year, before 2023 maybe, and under umbrella Horizon 2020, that is a project of Net Zero Cities. And also this summer we became a winners also as a partners in 2 projects from the Horizon Europe. But in a next few minutes, more detail about these projects. More than 20 international grant projects, and now that is more than 4 million euros, the whole of the budget of these projects. And as I said, the program from which we take in such grants, it's very different, but the main that is DAD, that is Visegrad Fund, Erasmus, and Horizon. But also there were some another programs from which we take grant activities and make it in which we give grant activities. That is a very interesting program, Eurasia, but now we cannot cope with this program with our Norwegian colleagues. And also we work with NEFCO. We have a grant from NEFCO for modernization, thermal modernization of our university. And now, the next. And now, some words about these projects. I choose only some of them for understanding in what directions we moved and what groups of researchers we have in our university. Who are the authors of applications? Who are the what are the teams from what researchers from what directions representative in our university in these programs? And from the beginning, that is a tenor project that is towards the circular economy in organic farming. That was a project connected, funded by the DIKU from Norway. And so we have 4 partners, especially from European countries, that is the University of Applied Science from Norway, and University from Germany, and our university, and University from Belarus, but that was more than 7 years ago. That was a project connected with interdisciplinary project connected with water treatment and utilization of the waste in agriculture. And especially the team of this project was from the researchers from different institutes of our university, and also from the PhD students. And during this project we have summer school, we have trainings, we make a new course, and also we the next one. Also make some publication, the next one, and of course their equipment. We make a pilot of the aquaponics in our university, and now 2 PhD students investigated processes in such laboratory. Also equipment, and is it possible? The next one. The next project was with them funded by the Ministry of Agriculture, German Ministry of Agriculture, and this was the project also connected with the agriculture and Ukrainian farm data management. And this project was interesting in such direction that also the team who conduct activities during this project, that was a team from the Department of project was connected with the data from agriculture, but analyzed by our colleagues from the departments of economy. And also, this project, during this project, there were activities connected with the real and relations with the real business, that is large agriculturists and small farmers, and also students from colleges, agrarian colleges, and we received an equipment and interesting scientific data, which is interesting for the market of the land in Ukraine, and interesting for banks also, this data was. And now we continue such investigations during the DED other projects, and maybe will be application on the Erasmus project on the next season, on the next period. It's the next one. INTERADIS, that is a really success, but maybe we will go for another project, because you know about INTERADIS everything. Yuri, is it possible to go to the next slide? The next. Sorry. The next one, that is also our partnership with Norwegian colleagues, that is Water Harmony project. I must say that this project is continue of the previous phase of Water Harmony, but where those project was without us, but on the next stage we were the partners, and also this project was connected with water management, water treatment, and it is interesting to know that the partners, many partners was from Asia, post-Soviet republics, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Moldova, and also European colleagues, Norwegian and German and from Poland. And also achievements which done the project success presented in this project. The next one. Some projects from DED, there were maybe 3 or 4 projects with the leader of consortium, that is Stefan Trisdorf University, University from Stefan Trisdorf of Applied Sciences, and also that was a consortium from Ukrainian universities, 4 universities, Sumy Agrarian University, our university, University Agrarian from Mykolaiv, Vinnytsia. And also this projects was not so large as the Erasmus project or Horizon projects, but they were interesting in their direction of digitalization and direction of the new experience of the virtual semester. During these projects, there were done some activities to make this history stable. And last 3 years, we have a virtual semester. Our students have a virtual semester in the University of Applied Science in Germany, and they choose subject in English and also in Ukraine, because our researchers also became on this time as an academics of the Stefan Trisdorf University. The next maybe. The project connected with the program of trade development. That was the project in which the lead was the Ukrainian agricultural enterprise, they were the lead, and we were the partner of this project. And during this project, there were quite many equipment for this enterprise. Also for us, that is a mobile laboratory for different researchers in the fields. And our activities were connected with the training processes for farmers and making a course for different groups of students and different groups of farmers from different enterprises, large, small, and especially they was connected with the organic agriculture. The next. Also last year, or 2 years ago, the project from Erasmus CBHE, the project connected with the developing the master program in Ukraine and Romania in the sphere of water resources, especially aquaculture. And the principle that was a new rules of Erasmus because we done our activities with the old rules, and this project connected with the new rules of Erasmus, and that was also for us as a new experience, but I think that we have a success in such activities, and this project, 2 years of this project are very successful. The next one. Also equipment, also trainings, also possibilities for students, possibilities for academics, for researchers to make their educational materials more quality by under the supervising of the European colleagues. That's the next one. And some words about the Horizon project. The first project that is a hop-on initiative. That is the history is so that there was consortium that have a project, but in Horizon program some course last year was connected with a hop-on procedure, and we became a partner of the consortium with our own work package. This project have 4 work packages. Among them, the first one management, the last dissemination, and 3 work packages connected with the real researchers. And now this project have one more work package connected with researchers and research activities, and that is our work package. And the idea of this project, or the activities of this project, connected with the disinfected and non-disinfected water supply systems. And our partners choose our university because we have an experience in such field, and also researchers who will conduct some interesting propositions which connected with the new equipment, which we taken from this project, and especially with the conditions connected with the water supply systems during the war, and what will be the helping of the European colleagues. They would like to understand what must be their helping and their participation after the war. in what equipment we need, what activities we will need to restore our water system, supply system. This is the next one. Net Zero Cities. That is a project connected, as I said, under the umbrella of Horizon 2020. Rivne is one of the cities, only one city in Ukraine who taken such project, and mainly 1 year, last summer, they adopted such project, and activities are very active, and our university, two partners, that is our city council, economic department, and our university, only two partners realize this project, and we have our part of this project connected with developing a roadmap, a strategy, and real activities connected with net zero activities in the cities. And maybe the next. The next. And we analyze the situation with the during last 5 years, who were the stable partners, or for whom we are interested, maybe from the European partners. And as you see, we have 4 projects with the Norwegian University of Applied Sciences. This project connected with the water management, water treatment, water direction. The next one, Stefan Dresdorf University of Applied Sciences, also not 3, 4, 5 projects. And these directions connected with their agriculture. Because from their side, team agriculture and management. From their side, team from such direction researchers, and from our also. Last 5-6 years, many projects were done by the program of the Visegrad Fund, and the stable partner in such program, such grants, was the University of Agriculture in Krakow. And as we analyze the perspective, analyzing last 3-4 years, we understand that training initiative in which we have a good experience with the Newcastle University. We think that it will be perspective in the next years, because we start to prepare some propositions in different programs, and also have two grants during last year, and also the technical university that is also direction connected with the water, but hydrotechnical directions. And as you see, the main activities of our university are connected with agriculture and water management, water treatment. And of course, for us it will be very interesting to making such relations not so only in such directions. And we would like to widen such in other directions. Especially we have a good, strong team in the Institute of Economics and Management. Also, we have a strong team in the connected with the IT direction. And I think that the next projects may be done, next application also may be done as interdisciplinary. And for us, INTERADIS project, that is, as you You see, that is a project from another stage. That is experience in another sphere. And I would like to thank you for such possibility to our European colleagues, of course, and for you, because, as I said, you really open for us the window to Erasmus project in this stage of Erasmus project, not tempus in Erasmus as Erasmus. Thank you very much. I think that we will have more projects with such teams from these universities, and I think that these 3 days in Rivne was for you successful as the project INTERADIS, and maybe that is not finished, that is a start for a future. Thank you.
You mentioned in the first slide about 23 projects for 3 million in total, including 500,000 for Rivne University. How many of that 23 projects are institutional level projects, and how many are, let's say, individual projects? When it's individual application from scientists?
Only one Germany, and
maybe
all other that is institution.
So it's
Yes, only one individual. But as I said, as for individual, as for mobility, for Kirkland, that is also we have many projects. I said only about.
I mean that project that like a researcher apply for grant, not the benefit not for the whole institution or for some sphere, but for
these projects all was institutional. Only one that is not Germany.
So we will contact you about their also what's your experience in their.
We have only individual mobility with the applications. So you have
that is the lead, the Stefan Trisdorf University, but there were calls last 3 years. There were calls connected with Ukraine, and especially on these calls connected with Ukraine, these DAD projects. But also before also we have a UFND project, Ukraine Farm Management Data, that was also under the German agency, maybe Ministry of Agriculture. But there was a consortium of 4 universities, and the lead was Stefan Trisdorf University of Classes. That was not the application from one researcher. That was application. That is a common procedure with different grant agreements, partners agreements. Maybe they are more simple than in Erasmus and Horizon, but there were official documents between the universities.
I'm sorry, could you please name one of the projects mentioned on the list that you find maybe the most challenging and difficult for you, and which are the reasons?
Maybe INTERADIS, that was the first one, because that was really a first project, so large project, and we do not have any experience. And that was a challenge for us on the first steps. But maybe the first half year. But when we understand and when we have many meetings with colleagues from Cork University, especially from the beginning, and we understand that we will have help from our colleagues, and it's really a fact when you understand that you are in a team, you are not alone. And when you understand such situation, said, it will be okay, everything. And Horizon, because also, especially this project connected with the disinfection water, we have maybe half a year we preparing such proposition with our German colleagues. And we have a good relations with this university, with colleagues. But when we start this project, also some administrative procedures, because with Erasmus, it's very understanding because you have helping also from Erasmus office, 24 for 7 days. It's a good helping. And as for Horizon, you cannot any information who have in Ukraine also Horizon projects. There is no data. If for Erasmus project you have data on the site of Erasmus office. Of course, if you don't understand any things, you may call for colleagues from other universities. They does the project with the same activities. In Horizon, you don't know for whom you must came to your question. And that is also not independent. I think that now we have not so systematic or stable system as with Erasmus projects. But the office of Horizon, now we have such office, but maybe they must have some time to make a structure as Erasmus office to help the universities to realize activities, especially with connection to the government, connection with different things, not with the activities. That is no problem. But connection with the government organization, with the different stages, registration of the project, I think we need helping from office. And one more, English language. That is a problem not only of academics or researchers, I think, but also students. Because we have activities connected with the trainings of students or mobilities for students. And when we choose, we have the chance to choose many students because the limited contingent of such students who know English. And now we have many projects. When you have one project, you have a pool of students. But if you need some schools in 4 or 5 projects in summer period, and you need nearly 50 or 70 students in summer who know English, that is unreal. Because you must understand, we need English not common, but if we have some school connected with the water treatment, we must have students who know the lexis of water treatment, not common lexis of agriculture, lexis from agriculture. And that is also difficult, and that is also a problem. Thank you.
Thank you. And next, I would like to invite to speak Anastasia Omelchenko, English Programs Coordinator at the International Office, Yuri Petrovich, Chernivtsi National University. Scientific International Student Journey, co-work results, roadmaps, and digital engagement. Please, floor is yours.
Warm greetings from Charity. I hope that you have enjoyed already these 2 days of our activities and I do apologize, but I have the possibility to share my screen.
We may share your presentation from our...
Yes, it would be nice. Okay, thank you. Okay, so the topic of presentation today is access to international student journey, working, zones, roadmaps, and digital engagement. Next slide, please. So we will talk today about three main aspects, and we will focus on that. So the first one is the INTERADIS working zone. The second one is the balanced roadmap for international access and students, and the last one the loss of language, the website and social media and their influence on international students. Next slide, please. Okay, so the first one. The co-working zone, which was developed and tweaked within the Erasmus project. So first of all, the target audience, which was within the project, was international students. So international students have the opportunity to have a place and zone and for their gathering, for any activities, for any sharing best practices, ideas, and as part of the integration process. However, despite the fact that the COVID was up and now because of the full-scale engagement between, we are lacking international students at our university, so slightly change the target audience for the co-working zone, and now instead of international students, but also Ukrainian students have the opportunity to build this co-working zone. So now this is a very nice space for any student involved at the university to make up any project ideas, to carry out any activities. So anything they would like to do, they have a place for that. So any student can just go to this room and to have any gathering. For example, every student already has a team, has a big meeting there, and as a result, the city now they have quite for a project and they have a longer project. So now they get some funding for their activities. I think this is a very nice success story for a place such as working zone because he has a place to share thoughts. And this place can provide them with a nice idea. It's sitting in a good project which are funded by the European Union and funding. Also, these working zones may be a place for interaction between Ukrainian students and international students. The team carries out different activities not only for Ukrainian students but also for international students, also exchange students, both online and offline. This place is very nice zone for interaction. And why this place is also important? Just in front of this working zone, there will be a conference hall of the international office. So it can be also interaction between the conference hall and the working zone. So it means it will be different activities where there's some lectures in the conference hall, but the workshops and some discussions can be in co-working zone. And the place the working zone access to a drone website, so any student can have a very nice access to it. And also at our conference hall, there is a floor. So even though we have power cuts, or we will have power cuts, so students or staff, maybe if they would like to use this, can have access to Wi-Fi, despite the fact there could be blackouts. Precisely. So the next thing I would like to cover is roadmap. So as you know, everyone has already developed it. Now we have roadmap elaborated within the INTERADIS project. So why this roadmap is very important for our university? First of all, it makes our response quicker than it was. Because we just not only our office, but also admissions office or any other teaching staff or working with international students and applicants have already a roadmap and can easily find the important information, especially if it's concerning the official documents or any official procedure. And so that's why we disregard time to respond to a student or international applicant. Also, international applicants can find the information themselves, and they even do not provide us because we already have the information in front of them. The next one, so this word map is a very pertinent with your website. Please come back. Thank you. Okay, so the second advantage of the roadmap. So it provides a very clear procedure what to do and how to do and where to do. If every international student or even applicant before applying to the university. So roadmap covers the various every step before applying to university. For example, invitation procedure, then visa procedure, then during their study at the university, studies or residence permit, anything concerning with their documentation, and also after the study. So they have a clear picture of what they need to do during these 4 or 5 years here at the university. And the last one, very important, practical information on their stay in training maternity. So they have information about accommodation, about the dormitories, and also the grammar school. Also, they have information about the means of transportation, how to use it, how to pay for the fares in different transportation means. Also, some museums or shops or places to visit. So roadmap is very nice things because it covers not only the academic things, but also some practical knowledge and things very useful for our education. Okay, next slide, please. Yeah, so our roadmap can be found on the website of our university. So you can find the international activities and the other discussion for international students. If you're visiting students, there can be found a roadmap for international students. So the roadmap has QR codes, just students can scan them and go right to the website of the official ministry or any other website. Also, we have clickable links. So it's very nice because it's easy to follow, easy to read, and after that we have updated data in that. Next slide. So the website, the very last point in online communication. Last year, our university updated the website. It was not just an update, it was I guess, we built the website. I'm here. I'm sorry. Sometimes it happens. We have too many meetings online now. That's why sometimes it happens. We are then we're security. Okay, so the website. So as I already mentioned, that we have managed to create the website from a very beginning and from the scratch, and that's why we decided to make it in that way that the information for international students, both exchange and degree cities, will be presented already in English. So there is no need for international students to look for information on the English work and also look for the button to switch to language because the information is already presented in English. So we divided the information into two categories. The first category is for exchange of Erasmus students because there are different procedures, as you know, and it is a bit easier for international students having exchange one to meet both at the university and they have some documents to send to us. For the physical students, there's another procedure, another storage, so that's why we decided to differentiate them, and it will be easier for us and for students to follow that. The next slide, please. Okay, so let's focus on the section for the degree students. As for the degree students, we divided the information into 5 main blocks. And it will be admissions, analytical issues, tuition receipts, degree programs, and practical information. So, as an international applicant, they go to the website and they will find anything they are looking for. We do believe that this information is vital for them to make a decision if they would like to study at our university and if they can study at our university. What do they need to do? How much do they have to pay in order to study here? What degrees do we can provide them for? Also, before the new website, we had a lot of inquiries about the medicine at our university because students thought, international applicants thought that we are providing medicine courses as well at our university, but not having the degree programs at our website. It's easier for them to follow, and now we have inquiries only about some additional information. For example, the laboratories or the studies part. So this information is not on the website because it changes from time to time, and I think it changes too often. This is why we do not put it on the website. Next slide, please. So the roadmap is in the practical information section because I do believe that the practical information is just practical information, but not just something that the student doesn't need or doesn't want to read soon. So yeah, it's just a clickable picture. The applicant also courses and it will see the PDF file with all the links and also QR codes to follow. The next slide. Next slide, please. Okay. And social media. So Instagram. Our colleague, Ola, who's now with you in the conference room in Rivne, is responsible for our social media. Now we can see that we have even a very nice image of our Instagram thanks to Ola. And why is it important? First, image is very important to everyone because Instagram is about picture, about something nice, what you would like to see. The second one, it shows what opportunities and possibilities any student at our university have if they apply that with study class. It's not something learning that gives a student an applicant desire to study without to be part of these communities that have possibilities to study abroad, to have training abroad, and to learn languages abroad. Next slide, please. And also the Facebook. So, we differentiate between two target audiences. The first one is students, and the second one is teaching and administrative staff. The students are more or less, so almost every student has an Instagram account, and they follow us on Instagram, and they observe information and access to information from Instagram. However, not every teaching staff has an Instagram account, but they do have Facebook account. So we do focus on teaching staff and also the parents of international students on Facebook account, and we provide more information concerning to them on Facebook account. Also, we delegate the news from our website to Facebook and Instagram, depending on the target audience that I already discussed with you. Next slide, please. So if you have any questions concerning the roadmap or co-working or website or social media, please comment. I would like to answer and to share my best practices with you. And thank you for your attention. And I do apologize about this short talking presentation because of the some technical issues. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Anastasia, and please your questions. Are there any questions? Okay, then thank you very much for your presentation. Thank you. And our next speaker is Larissa Kuchik, Head of Foreign Languages Department, NUBI. His presentation, Language as Means of Internationalization and Integration. Larissa, please, the floor is yours. Please, one moment. Well, you allowed to share presentation, please try again.
Maybe we share your presentation.
Okay. We will move your slides. We will tell. Yes.
Unfortunately, I'm not in Rivne now, and cannot be here in person, but I'm glad to read from Germany. So you know, Germans celebrate the Day of German Unity on the 3rd of October, and this has been a national holiday since 1990, when the reunification of the two states was formally completed. So and the German Democratic Republic joined the Federal Republic of Germany. Secondly, it's not the topic of my presentation today, and considering the topic language for integration and internationalization, I will expand my presentation. I'll focus today on the language issues within the sphere of higher education as language plays a critical role in promoting integration and enabling internationalization. It serves as a fundamental tool for communication, facilitating the exchange of ideas, culture, and knowledge across borders. Language fosters collaboration among diverse groups by breaking down linguistic barriers and enhancing understanding and cooperation, as we have seen in this project as well. In educational context, language proficiency allows students and educators to engage in global networks, share best practices, and participate in international research initiatives. Moreover, effective communication in multiple languages is essential for creating inclusive environments that value cultural diversity, ultimately strengthening social cohesion. The United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization claims that learners labeled as having special educational needs are placed in mainstream education settings with some education and resources, while contribution with the activity with pre-existing structures, attitudes, and an unauthorized environment. Thus, integration involves including diverse groups into a unified whole, promoting harmony and cooperation among individuals from different backgrounds, cultures, and experience. And as such, international students are considered. So it helps build a sense of community, reducing barriers and fostering understanding among different groups, which is vital for today's global society. Exposure to diverse different groups, this exposure to different viewpoints enhances critical thinking, adaptability, and communication skills. These all things are very valuable concepts. Integration promotes social justice by ensuring that all students have access to resources, support, and opportunities, creating a more equitable academic environment. And language plays a very crucial role in this. Overall, integration enriches educational experience and prepares students to thrive in diverse environments within and beyond university. From 2017 to 2023, we served as the alma mater for many students from different countries and continents, as shown in the table that you can see on the slide. However, the number of international students began to decline following the COVID-19 pandemic, unfortunately, with a significant drop over the last years. And this decrease is largely attributed to the ongoing war and the unsafe educational environments present throughout the country, not only in the areas where the military activities are going on. So, moving on, we can say that from 2017 to 2023, the new development of all formula for integrated international students into this academic community. At our university, the integration of international or foreign students is facilitated through general training, which includes courses in Ukrainian as a foreign language, along with advanced studies and basics of linguistic competence. These courses are essential for helping students adapt to a new linguistic and cultural environment and succeed academically. Additionally, electives are offered to improve the field-specific vocabulary, enabling students to effectively navigate field-specific courses taught in Ukrainian. In addition to language instruction, foreign students receive comprehensive support during the first year in Ukraine. This serves as a preparatory period for enrollment in the or other Ukrainian universities. A good example of this is the UNITES fair, lasting for 30 days, which enables students to explore various fields of study. Other events provide insight into the university's history, laboratories, and so on. As a result, 90% of non-medical students, those who want to study in non-medical majors, attend and language plays a crucial role here. On the one hand, international students enrolled in the university pursue degrees alongside local students, share the same curriculum, meet the same requirements, and become familiar with the university's academic philosophy and atmosphere. On the other hand, universities have long been beacons of internationalization, bringing together experience, staff, and knowledge from around the globe. There is hardly any university today that is not international, and making internationalization a central strategic priority. In 2015, Italian researchers Derby and Hunter defined internationalization as the intentional process of integrating an international, intercultural, global dimension into the purpose, functions, and delivery of post-secondary education to enhance the quality of education and research for all students and staff, and to make a meaningful contribution to society. This definition underscores the intention for internationalization to benefit all students, and not just the adult ones. A range of documents adopted by the European Union highlights the importance of internationalization and emphasizes its relevance. The most recent, the Commission communication on a European strategy for universities, dated 2022, aims to support and enable universities to adapt to changing conditions, thrive, and contribute to Europe's resilience and recovery, while strengthening the European dimension of higher education and research. To illustrate how it works for me, I will present the approach to language education, specifically how and why languages are taught and studied by non-linguistic students, I mean the students studying in different degree programs, non-linguistic ones. First and foremost, the main academic standard was adopted, encompassing general and professional competencies, as well as learning outcomes common to all degree programs. These are highlighted on the slide for the foreign language course. Considering the issue of internationalization with English as the key implementation tool, the EU academic standard includes studying English as a foreign language as a core course for the first 2 years, offering 3 CTS credits each term. However, it's no secret that many first-year students today lack the necessary English language skills to succeed in their studies. The issue is not exclusive to Ukraine. A survey conducted in 2019 by the Institute for Advanced Studies in Austria on the topic of international mobility of students revealed that up to 1/5 of the respondents cited a lack of foreign language skills as an obstacle to mobility. To address the diverse needs of all students and all flexible learning pathways for a heterogeneous student population, we utilize the principles of differentiated instruction within the English as foreign language course. I would say it's applied to all languages taught and studied at the university. But first of all, English as a key language nowadays. So the concept of differentiation is not new. Its definition by Thompson dates back to the late 20th century and remains widely discussed in academic literature. In 2019, British researchers reframed differentiation as a continuous decision-making process, where teachers observe and respond to academic diversity that may strengthen and hinder effective education learning. So they will adjust instruction to enhance clarity, access, rigor, and relevance, key components of success for all students within learning community. Thus, differentiation refers to instruction designed by a teacher to remove barriers and extend learning to the diverse needs of students. On this slide, you can see what differentiation entails to
make learning English more meaningful and successful for the majority of students. So I just speak about English because it's most historic for the university, and in the language for internationalization and partial integration, the people sense of freedom, coordination of other languages, I will refer to one in my presentation. So the differentiation construction is applied to all languages at our university. So when English is organized according to students' English proficiency level, with distinct learning objectives that dictate differentiating content, learning materials, teaching methods, student learning strategies, and the types of classes assigned. The algorithm for language differentiation at our university is illustrated on the slide. During the practice week, first-year students take a placement test, the result of which I will put them with the prior knowledge of English, as I have to say that the practice week is organized similar to the one offered for students at European universities. So just a very good thing that offers the pressures of our university. So the two-year course of English, as I mentioned before, English as a foreign language, concludes with an offline exam, just in order to speak about the quality of education and the compliance with the rules of academic integrity. So this exam teaches tasks that are common to all students, they are the same for all students. Moving on, this slide presents you how students are grouped into level groups. So as you see in the first year of studies, from A2 to B2, and then the structural transition flows to the next level in the second year. The A1 group is designated for students who learn languages other than English at school, and they know that it's very school, and for example, in this academic year, there are only 7 such students. Last year we had only 5. So language, I think the English language is the most studied language of the university is one of two. So however, since English is essential for academic success, these students will be learning, I speak about A1 students. So they start learning English from the scratch, covering A1 and A2 levels during their course, and continue to improve their integration with the additional elective courses. So differentiating content and learning materialities is facilitated by the availability of numerous multi-level textbooks from various publishing houses like Pearson, Cambridge, and Oxford. And as the roadmap is a keyword, so as roadmap as we techniques students show how to navigate in the university, thinking about university courses, how to do and what to do and when to do. And roadmap can also be used for speaking foreign languages. So we chose roadmap as a course for adults. So it's the one that is hardly learned at school, so it's textbooks, how to take an school, chosen school for school children. And on the other hand, it's 8-level English course. It's very practical and communicative, and it embraces not only the standard levels like A2, B1, and 2. It has the intermediate levels as well, like A2 class, B1 class, B2 class, and this helps better divide students into groups, or just split students into groups. So please share something perspective, such as key objectives aligned with the global scale of English. So at least the whole slides of the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages, along with the carefully scaffolded pathways of how students achieve their goals in learning English and what they want to achieve in the future. But all things at all levels are structured equally. So they pathways are supported by creating personal learning environments. In this case, we define personal foreign language learning environments where students are at the center and can utilize all the valuable resources. So both internal at the institutional level, like for example Google, our repository, so and external that feel itself both on the internet by a massive and wide open platform, social media, etc. So the learning outcomes supported by certificates and the students obtained from the university are recognized by our university through non-formal learning procedure. To improve the English language skills, these students can choose from a range of classes covering general and field-specific topics. Each course is their credits with one elective per semester. So these are short courses, but nevertheless they allow students to enhance their English language proficiency. These allow students to develop at an institutional teacher-guided setting, and some of the electives are very many participate in this stream. In addition to English, these students enhance their multilingual and multicultural skills by learning foreign languages other than English. These include European languages that are widespread within the EU, such as German and French. Additionally, Polish, the language of the person fighting one. Turkish, as an exotic language, has also gone interest because it's spoken in the country that is popular tourist destination. And many students major in tourism, although addressing business and benefit from acquiring Turkish language skills within the framework of the degree programs. Secondly, our goal is to expand the range of languages offered at our university. Secondly, the electives. At our university, the English language isn't just only in language classroom, but it also serves as a tool in field-specific subjects, making it as a medium of instruction. This approach is implemented within the higher education and involves the use of English as a primary means of communication and instruction in various courses. Consequently, lectures, seminars, and practical classes are conducted in English. With English as a medium of instruction, the focus is primarily on content, with English as a means of communication within the environment for learning content and acquiring professional knowledge. At the same time, the content itself serves as a resource for language learning. This slide presents data on the number of courses taught in English through single meaning instruction. It means full immersion, where English is a sole language of instruction, and dual meaning immersion, where it is alongside Ukrainian. So, and these two languages, as we see, are essential for success, for succeeding in the university and the university during your studies. So proficiency in the English language enables these students to actively participate in various exchange programs, both physical and virtual ones, facilitated by mutual agreements with foreign universities. One notable example is the training program with Newcastle University, which has already allowed 17 students to spend a semester abroad after successfully winning a place through a competition process at our university. During the time there, they completed field-specific courses in English as a medium of instruction and performed well passing the exams. This program, alongside learning progress, provides students with opportunities to learn about new educational philosophies from an international perspective. Student mobility is also supported through advanced programs like virtual mobility, which emerged during the pandemic and remains in demand. In 2023, 42 UAE students had an opportunity to participate in PAL classes from Newcastle University to enhance their English speaking skills. And additionally, our university has begun to implement PAL courses as well.
So both internationalization and integration are interrelated processes. They shape our global landscape. As nations and institutions strive to adapt to rapid changes, the ability to engage internationally while promoting inclusivity of the language of instruction and English as a basic language of science and knowledge is vital to sustainable development and social cohesion. Emphasizing these principles and fostering a more international and I'd like to conclude with a powerful quote, I think, from a contemporary English artist, master poet and author Edmund Clark. And his words resonate with the experiences of Ukrainians nowadays, who strive to integrate diverse cultural and linguistic environments and communities around the globe, succeeding in invading barriers thanks to the mastery of languages. With languages, you are at home anywhere. Thank you for your attention, and if you have any questions, please ask.
Thank you very much, Pani Larissa. Please, are there any questions? No? Okay. We have completed the program of our event. And I'd like to invite Helena Kostuk, International Coordinator of Lviv, to say a few words from Climate. Please, the floor is yours.
Dear participants, thank you so much for visiting this international highlight event and for joining us for your relevant contribute to dissemination of this. I would say that not only our partners but also Rivne universities participated in this dissemination meeting from Rivne State National University of Economics and Humanities, many participants which they were present offline and also some of them were present online. So thank you so much. I hope that this dissemination meeting and also the project meeting will add to the fruitful finishing of this project, but it will be continued in other projects that continue to develop this project at our universities and make this global unity. I also get response from our students that taking now the workshops. They build strong connection between the studentship and student partners and organizations, and I hope that they will enrich it in the future. And just one note, Andrea was asked about the courses that we have partners. When we consulted with TCG, as you see, we found the network, it's so-called Unite.University. And this is the network of universities, which includes their coordinators from different European and non-European universities. The only problem is that they have several already developed courses that they would like to implement in other partners. So they're not really ready to develop something new because they have already developed their courses, but they are ready to implement them with their other partners. So we can this new join this. And also the Psycho Center, they invite to take part in their fairs, like matchmaking fairs. So it is also a great opportunity to join this person to find a partner. Also it's possible to find actually even the free slots because it's pretty safe. But there are some free slots because we just monitor and find them. So visit this Psycho Center and find them in the next fairs. So I guess advice every 3 months and mention those. And thank you first so much once more. Thank Susanna who joined us even in this festive day. Thank you so much and have a good Wednesday. Thank you.
Thank you. I
project. It's a big success, and hopefully we will make some another project together. It was really nice time for me. I know the whole time in this project was from January this year. It was really enriching, and I really enjoyed it. And it was all very nice. I saw the presentation, and there were pictures from students in April and Germany, so I know that it's really nice. So thank you very much, and see you soon.
Thank you very much for that. Maybe someone would like to say a few words.
Maybe thanks for the organization and for your very warm welcome of us. So many thanks to you.
Thank you very much.